Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody out there in internet land, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you might be watching this from. Welcome today to Inspire with Fire. I'm Krista Abbott, your host, and at Inspire with Fire, we meet you at the intersection of life, faith, family, and business, and we hope to bring some inspiration and encouragement to your day. So, thank you this morning for being here. Thank you for tuning in. As you come into the room, I see you guys hopping in already. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Drop a note in the comments. Let me know you're here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you coming in. Drop a note. Good morning, Ruthie. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know. Give me a shout out. Good morning. Already got me some fire going, girl. You're going to get me fired up again already. Good morning, Lisa. Good to see you here. There's my sister, Jillian. My sister. Good to see you here this morning. Thank you. Thank you. And Wanda, good morning, good morning, y'all. I had to get some coffee today. Y'all know I didn't have any yesterday. Let me just take a little sip here. Y'all chill. Woo! It's gonna be good today. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming into the room and welcoming me. Be sitting here. I'm sorry I was about a minute late, but we're going to get started in 3 seconds. I got to throw this splash screen up real quick, so hang in. I'll be right back. All right. There we are. Why do I do that? I have to do it for, YouTube thumbnail purposes. But anyway, um, welcome, guys, to part 3 of our series on partnering with God. And I'm so excited today. I am a little bit fired up because my preparation this morning, my time in doing that was just, whoo, it was blessed, y'all. It was blessed. That's a little bit why I was a little bit late because that's my sister right there, y'all. Y'all see my sister? That's her. I got so caught up in what God was showing me here, and I was like, oh, and I had my worship music going, and so I was like, oh gosh, I'm late. So anyway, 1 minute. Forgive me though, because I do like to meet you guys here on time as we planned. But anyway, today, oh man, we are going to talk about how to align our vision with heaven, and we're going to go deeper into that, what we started talking about with vision yesterday, and bringing that alignment that creates that partnership with God that we've been talking about this week. So let's start off with our inspiration for the day, like we always do. So we're going to come out of Matthew this morning. Matthew chapter 6. And again, the Passion Translation. Oh, y'all. Oh, I can't see my hat. Anyway. All right. So, our Father, dwelling in the heavenly realms, may the glory of your name be the center on which our lives turn. Y'all, I got caught up here this morning, and when this hit me the way that it did, I was like, oh my gosh, we could stop right there and just talk about that all day. Even though that's not the primary text, I do want to pause and give it some love because that is a powerful statement. Look at what that says. May the glory of your name be the center on which our lives turn. So that is fire, y'all. That's writer downable. Writer downable. Y'all make a note and come back and look at that and spend time thinking about that with God later. May the glory of your name be the center on which our lives turn. In other words, this is God's glory, and everything in our lives that we do, the glory of His name, centers and turns and revolves around the glory of His name. What? Oh, that was just like I was like, wow. Y'all see why I like the Passion Translation? Because it frames things in a way that like I never thought about before. So anyway, manifest. Now this is the point that we want to drive for what we're going to talk about today. Manifest your kingdom realm and cause your every purpose to be fulfilled on earth just as it is fulfilled in heaven. manifest your kingdom realm, and cause your every purpose to be fulfilled on earth just as it is fulfilled in heaven. All right. So here Jesus, when he was talking, this is obviously comes from the Lord's Prayer. So here Jesus was saying, and he was aligning, bringing alignment between God's plan and what was happening on earth. So our purpose then as kingdom people is to help God, who's the creator of the universe, the creator of everything, and the ruler of our kingdom, to bring his plans from heaven into earth. And we are the tools and the instruments that he does that with. So whether we realize it or not, we're actually on assignment here on the planet. We're on assignment to help God bring his will and his purpose and his plan into the earth. So our work here is to figure out what that purpose or that vision that he has put on the inside of us in the divine nature of our spirit, to access that purpose and to pull it out in the form of our vision, to get that picture or that image in front of us, like we talked about yesterday, and then to begin to walk it out and fulfill it in partnership with God. So does that kind of sum up for you guys the picture of what it is that God has for us in this partnership with him? It's like truly, he's like saying, okay, this is the vision, this is the plan that I have for the planet, and I need this person. I need Wanda to go and do this part. I need Lisa to go and do this part. I need Jillian to go and do that part. I need Ruthie to go and do this part. So all of these things, God has a purpose and a plan in the earth, and each of us have been put here on assignment. Good morning, Thor. Oh, my dude is in the house. Look at that. My brother from another mother. Good morning, Linda. Great to see you here this morning. Linda is here. Look, Linda, I have my lipstick on. Isn't it nice? Oh, goodness, you guys. I am so excited to see you guys here. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're talking about the partnership with God. So whether we realize it or not, we are here to bring that fulfillment and that plan from God and bring it from heaven into the earth. So what does that picture of alignment look like? When Jesus said, cause every purpose to be fulfilled on earth, just as it is fulfilled in heaven, here he was saying, let it be here as it is there. So just the way you meant or intended it to be, God, just the way you wanted it to be, the exact picture, image. An image is what? It's an exact replica or a visual capture of what is true, what the real thing is. So if I take a picture of this squirrel, which looks like an owl, but it's a squirrel, see his tail? If I take a picture of this, it's going to be a replica. It's going to be there's going to be an image of that and what it means. Okay, so when God says, when we look at a picture of alignment, and it says we want to make an exact replica or something that looks here like it does there. Okay, so we're made in the image of God to look like God or to replicate God. Replicate his purposes, not replicate God. We're not little gods. But anyway, we're made with the purpose and made in the image of God. So we're made to look like God. We're made to function like God. We're made to replicate God in the earth. So we bring down from heaven and put it into the earth. That is one of our roles here as a partner with God. So that's alignment in our vision and in alignment with the vision that God has put in our hearts and what he's called us and purposed us here to do. Looks like alignment in his vision in heaven. Okay, you guys follow me so far? Give me some love, give me some fire. Let me know that you're picking up what I'm putting down. Oh goodness, you guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you. Give me some fire. Come on. Fires, hearts. I gotta have some love. We gotta keep going. There's some hearts. I see them coming. Thank you, thank you. All right. So what does it mean to be aligned? If we if oh, there's my fire. Gotta put some fire on the screen. Y'all know I like fire on the screen. Boom, boom, there it is. Thank you, Jillian, for that fire. Thank you, Ruthie. There's some more fire. There's some more fire. I wish I could put them all up at the same time. We would keep it going. All right, all right. So let's move on to the next thought here. So, what does it mean to be aligned? When I think of alignment, I think of like a straight line, basically, okay? So, a straight line, if we're running in partnership, you got us and you got God. So, straight line looks like what? Two fingers? No, it looks like a railroad track. And when you think of a railroad track, it's straight. Like those two parts of the track, they never touch. If they did touch, that train would stop. It would come to a standstill. Like his nose would hit the track, and that would be it. He couldn't go any farther. But when there's alignment, that train can keep going and moving and getting to his destination. So let's pause there for a minute and think, okay, a lack of alignment in a train track is going to cause that train to come to a standstill. So when you don't have alignment with your vision, when you don't have it aligned with heaven and aligned with God's purposes, which remember is why you're here on the planet, is to help bring heaven to earth if you're a kingdom person. And I am, and I think most of you are kingdom people. So when we don't have that alignment, it's hard to move forward. So if there's a place in your life you feel stuck, maybe there's something, it could be an indicator, not always, but it could be an indicator that something is out of alignment. So that's when you would go to God in prayer and you would ask him like, hey God, what's going on? Is there something out of alignment? My face is itching. Is there something out of alignment? Is there something I need to adjust to bring that alignment back so that we can move forward? Or is this a hard stop dead end and I've got to turn left or right and go a different direction here? So there's a couple different things it could be, but our role is to go to our partner and have that communication with him and say, what is this? Like, what is our next step? Is it to bring alignment or is it to shift? And you'll know. I mean, he'll plant that answer in your heart and you'll know what it is. So, okay, that was a sidebar. But if you think of the railroad track as the partners, like partnership with you and partnership with God, you want to keep those aligned. And you want to keep that purpose aligned so that you can keep having that forward momentum and pushing forward with to achieve your goals and your visions and what he's put in your heart to do. And if you have certain things in your heart that are there, I mean, the word also says that God gives us the desires of our heart. That means he actually puts them there. So if you have a desire in your heart, chances are 9 times out of 10, God already put that in you to begin with. So if he put it in you to begin with, he plants it there as a seed, and then as you water it and cultivate it and work it, you got to work it, then it begins to grow and manifest, and you start bringing that from heaven into earth. So that vision coming from heaven and into earth. So when God gives us that vision or that mental picture of our future, the prophetic vision that we talked about yesterday, when he gives us that prophetic vision for our future, it's already manifested in heaven. It's already there. It's already a done deal in heaven. The only thing we have to do is figure out with God in our partnership how to get it from heaven to earth into this natural realm, because he has a purpose for what it is he's asking you to do. He has a purpose for that. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you, Ruthie, for that amen. And I need an amen to the amen. Come on now. Thank you guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. Oh, there's some more fire. You know I'm gonna put more fire up there when I see it. I'm going to leave Thor's fire up there for a minute. All right, so when things are aligned, they flow more efficiently, they flow more freely, they flow smoothly. There's no stall, there's no stop, there's no I'm stuck. It's like things are going. They're going. They're chugging along, and you're that train is moving. You know what I'm saying? But when we aren't sure about that alignment, or if we haven't fully confirmed or aligned our vision with God, how can we get there? And so there's a few steps we can take to be able to get there. The first one is to accept and activate that partnership with God that we talked about, on Monday and a little bit yesterday, is having that partnership with God and really coming into like, okay, we're doing this together. This isn't my vision and my plan and my dreams and my hopes that I'm trying to bring out into the earth. This is something I'm doing together with God. And as I do this with God, then God is going to come along and we're going to have a supernatural grace to continue it, to push it to the next level. So when you start taking that action and you get the one foot in front of the other and start moving, it's kind of like you do your part, God will do His. But it activates a supernatural realm that we don't normally have if we're out of alignment. So it's like God sprinkles like magic heaven dust or fairy dust on it or something, and it just makes it easier. It makes it better. It makes it more natural for you to be able to flow with that. So the first step in bringing that alignment is to accept, embrace, and activate that partnership with God by just saying, bringing everything to the table and saying, God, I want to do this with you, and getting his asking him his opinion on the decisions you're trying to make, asking him what he thinks about the ideas that you have about what it is that you want to do. Chances are the majority of those ideas came from him anyway, and he just wants you to do something with them and activate them. So, but having those conversations and having that relationship with him, that enables you to be able to take things and move them to that next level. You guys enjoying this? You getting anything out of it? Let me know. It looks like you are. I see a bunch of amens. I see a bunch of amens. Alignment, yes, yes. Got it. Got it. I'm not sure. You must be using an emoji my software don't recognize, Jill, because it's bringing up a little blank thing there. I'll come back and look at it on Facebook later. But so involve God in your decision making. Share your heart with Him. Know who you are. Know your identity. You're God. You're God's child. You're God's partner. You're His creation. You're His beloved. So just knowing who you are, that right there gives you an edge or an advantage over everyone else, because you're already walking with God's blessing and favor on your life. So just understanding that, embracing it, and really walking into the truth and the benefit of it. So embracing your gifts, embracing your talents, that He's given you talents that He's planted on the inside of you so that you can complete that assignment that you were sent to the planet for, so that you can fulfill that purpose, so that you are equipped and enabled to bring that thing that He wants you to bring into the earth, to manifest it from heaven to earth. So He's already put inside of you everything that you need to accomplish that thing. So what we have to do, though, is activate those gifts and talents. Like, I have lots of gifts and talents in certain areas, but if I kept them all to myself and never shared them and never practiced and never tried to do anything with them, then there's no way I could fulfill the assignments that God has for me. There's no way I could fulfill the purpose and bring heaven to earth here as a kingdom representative, to bring heaven to earth in what I'm doing. So we have to cultivate those gifts and talents. Don't neglect them. Remember the analogies that Jesus taught. And I'm going off on a whole nother message here, but bear with me. You know I do it. You just gotta love me for it. So when Jesus talked about the talents, there was the dude, he got 10 and he went and he invested them and he did stuff with it and it grew. There was the guy that, he just held on to it and kept it the same. Then there was the guy that buried it and it was like, oh, well, I didn't really do anything with it. I just hid it because I was scared. You got to put fear behind you. You got to get rid of fear and you got to be able to walk into what God is doing and what he's calling you to and using those gifts and using those talents and investing them into yourself, into other people, into your atmosphere, your sphere of influence, whatever that is, whether it's a local community, whether it's a city, whether it's a state or a nation. It could be your work location, your job, your environment, your family. It could be a global platform. It could be the internet. So, whatever your area of influence is, then that is where you need to be investing your skills and your talents so that you can grow and you can move into everything that God is calling you into. So embrace and develop those gifts and share them. Don't hide them. We need them. We need your gifts on this planet. We need them. And if you hide your gifts, you're doing a disservice to this planet. You're doing a disservice to the people around you. You're doing a disservice to God and his kingdom. Your gifts are unique to you. You are the only person that can use those gifts in the way that God gave them to you to use. So if you're the only person that can do it and you don't do it, then there's something missing on the planet. And it's your fault that it's missing. I know that sounded mean, but I said it with love and a smile. So you have to love me for it. And I'm telling you the truth. And it's really a compliment because I'm saying you've got something nobody else can bring to this world. And we need you to bring it. So come on. Chop, chop. Wake up and bring it. Bring it. Come on. All right. I love you guys. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Jillian. You are an inspiration to me. Y'all, I just have to give a shout out to my sister, Jillian, here for just a minute. Because she actually is, in some ways, responsible for Inspire with Fire getting the kickoff again. Just because she kicked me in the butt, just like I just kicked you in the butt, to say, hey, you're gifted and you need to share this with the world. You need to share what's going on out in you, what God's put in you with other people. We need what you have. So she was a voice into my life. And thank you, Jillian, for that. I'm not going to cry. I promise I'm not going to cry. But thank you for being that voice into my life and into the lives of so many others in our community over there at Sales Vision. But for being my friend and for being my sister and for being that just that inspiration and that final little nudge that I needed to push out into this. So I appreciate you more than you know for that. And I have to give a little shout out. I see my mama just showed up. Hey, mama. Hey. Good to see you this morning. She's probably shaking her head like, oh, my baby, my baby. But anyway, thank you guys. Yes, yay. Jillian, Lisa's saying yay. Thank you. See, all these women that are showing up here and dudes, Thor's here today, that are showing up here every day are appreciative of this that you've done and this inspiration that you have blessed us with. Anyway, so we're getting all emotional here. So but I do want to give honor where honor is due, always. And so thank you for that. So what are we going to do? We're going to anchor this. We always anchor it. We always anchor it. So let's do that really quick. hop over to our decree today. All right, hold on. I decree that I am created with purpose, and I partner with God to bring alignment for my assignment. I like that. I flow with heaven and effectively manifest God's plan in the earth. One more time. I decree that I am created with purpose, and I partner with God to bring alignment for my assignment. I flow with heaven and effectively manifest God's plan in the earth. All right. So we are anchored. We are anchored. I love the decrees. I love the decrees and really beginning our day with that positive inspiration from God, rooted and grounded in the fire of His Word. So, anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day. As always, if you want to find out more about me, you can visit KristaAbbott.com. I did write a blog this week about this topic, so you might want to head over there and check that out. Also, I've always failed to mention this, but there is a free ebook there that you can get on creating your life by design. So all you got to do is plug in your email. You can grab that free ebook, and it is yours. No charge. It's absolutely free, no strings attached. And if you're interested in some merch, you can check that out at kingdom818.com. If you're in business looking for some leads to, grow your business and just get some leads, learn how to do some online marketing, then you can check out Win with Krista, and there's some free software there that can help you get started, and lots of other amazing things there too. So I love you guys. I love all this fire and all this love you've been giving me today. Yes. Yes. Screenshot that. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm going to do with these decrees? I thought about this yesterday. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, and then we will close this out. But what I'm going to do with these is I want to put them together in like a PDF document. All the ones we've done up until this point, I'm going to do it when we get to 31, so we have a whole month's worth. And then I'm going to put them in one PDF document that you guys can just go and download if you want it. And then you'll have that to be able, and you can keep using those. They're also posted, all over social media. I put them up on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. But if you could have them in one document, then you could use those every morning as part of your, declaration time, your prayer time, your affirmation time, whatever you call it. So I'm going to actually those into a document for you guys to download for free. Okay. Maybe just ask you to give me your email for it. I got to get the email because that's what it's about. I'm a marketer at the end of the day. So, but you can have those decrees, and you can have them, print them off for you. But anyway, we're going to do that. I've rambled on long enough today. I'm having so much fun with you guys. I don't want to quit. And y'all just keep giving these comments. Okay, can we? Sure, yeah, just DM me and I'll give you that address. I always like getting surprises in the mail. All right. So, okay, it looks like you guys do want those. So I will get that together after day 31 so that we have a whole month of stuff to put up there. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I don't want to hang up, but I know we have to. We have to get about our Father's business and that purpose that He's put on the inside of us, right? So everybody have an awesome day. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May He turn His face toward you and give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow.